Hi, I'm Jonathan. I'm a rising sophomore and I go to Ramaz Upper School. My project is the Smart Garden, and what it will do is, rather what it does now, it waters plants when the soil moisture sensor will read when it reads a certain level. That level is given in by the user. The water pump will turn off when the soil moisture sensor reaches a different level, again given by the user. So here's my final milestone, and it was working the water pump and relay. Well, obviously normally it would be connected to an Arduino. The main thing I'm demonstrating right now consists of the pump and the relay itself rather than the code, because the code takes a while to execute. And it's a lot more bulky without the Arduino and all the extra parts. So I'm just going to plug this in, and I'm turning it on. And notice how water is going into this cup, or going into this tube, if you can see the water from here. So, anyway, a relay is basically a switch that is controlled using an Arduino or another method or another way to get a low voltage. So the pump requires 6 volts of electricity to operate, which means it cannot be controlled directly with an Arduino because an Arduino can only supply 5 volts. So I need to use this relay. A relay allows you to connect it to a higher power source, a power source with more volts. In this case, a wall socket. But the switch can be turned on and off using a method of using a low voltage. In this case, it's a minimum of 3.3 volts, which can change the voltage. So the 5 volts from the Arduino will be enough to change it. So normally what would happen, it would be in the normally off position, meaning that the circuit would not be completed unless there is charge. And then obviously there would be charge and the circuit would work. So, for this demonstration, I put it in the normally on position, meaning that unless there is charge, the circuit will be closed and it will work. So, yeah. One of the challenges was working this relay, because the relay I used previously was entirely different. That was what I tried to use first, and I was confused by it, and I'm pretty sure that was because it doesn't work. So that relay didn't work, which means I had to use this, which it wasn't really meant for. So I had to improvise a lot, see these adapters, and the fact that these plugs were never really meant for this, because wires rather than cord. So, anyway, I did not learn as much code for this project, for this milestone, as I had in previous ones, because I did not learn a whole lot of new skills. However, I did learn to proofread a lot better, because that was really important, and I messed a lot of stuff for a little bit because I did not proofread it. Also, I'm very glad I now know how to work with things that are high voltage, because one of the modifications that I will be doing when I leave BlueStamp consists of adding a sun lamp that I can control, which I would like to be able to use, which I wouldn't obviously need high volts, because sun lamps require a lot more than 5 volts of electricity, so I would need one of these relays, and thank you.